Yo, what is going on, guys? We are back with another SnowRunner mod development video, and today is a development update of the KENWORTH W990. We're getting so close to release. If all goes well through the rest of the testing, we are going to be releasing this Kenworth on May 7th on Mod.io for PC, and a couple weeks after we're going to be dropping it on console for you console players as well, if all goes good. Obviously, we're going to have to debrand it and do a couple other small tweaks, but no worries. We're going to make sure you have it on console. Do me a huge favor, guys, before we jump into this, drop a like on the video, make sure you drop a sub on the channel. Alrighty, guys, time to customize up the KENWORTH W990. This is going to release, guys, really soon. If all goes well, this KENWORTH W990 is going to release on May the 7th. And if you're not excited, well, I don't know what to tell you, but May the 7th is a Friday, so you'll be able to get a lot done this weekend. We're going to go through the customization, check out some of the things that have changed since the last update. A lot has. So we've got two engine options. We got the 12.9 liter Picard MX-13. The 12.9 liter Picard MX-13 is characterized by its combination of proven technologies and state-of-the-art innovations that lead in superior fuel economy. And we also have the 14.9 liter Cummins X15. Refreshed X15 Performance Series is new to 2021 and designed to meet EPA and Greenhouse Gas Phase 2 requirements. While the X15 Performance Series is being updated from the 2017 version, many hardware changes have been in production. We're going to go ahead and add this one. Now, for gearboxes, we have the stock 8-speed. The stock 8-speed transmission is default out of the Kenworth manufacturing plant. This transmission isn't the one to breeze up steep hills or push through the muddy trails you might find yourself on, but it'll get you started on your next chapter as a heavy hauler. For whatever reason, it did not load the full description, but we're going to look at that before the release. We also have the high-range 10-speed. The high-range 10-speed transmission. Not horrible on fuel, not really off-road capable, but it can get you where you're going on and quickly if most of your travel is on the highway. The odd gravel road won't be too bad either, thanks to your high and low gear. Then we have the ultimate off-road 6-speed with manual low gear. The ultimate off-road 6-speed with manual low is not a marketing gimmick. This puppy will be the driving force through the most extreme roads, trails, or who knows what you find yourself traveling down with or without a load. But make no mistake, this will cost you in fuel economy, speed, and everything else you need to kind of hit the highway running, but it will be good off-road. We also have the Picard 12-speed, which the Picard 12-speed is the ultimate balance between off-road capabilities and on-road luxury. This transmission will provide an exceptional balance between fuel economy, durability, and the high and low gears can keep you pushing in the... And we're going to get that fixed. But next, alright, so actually we're going to put the ultimate off-road 6-speed on. Next is we have suspensions. We have the stock highway, we have Air Ride Active, which the Air Ride Active suspension is a real treat. If you've been penny pinching most of your career, this suspension set is surely what you've been waiting for. Time to crush that piggy bank and drop it all on this all new innovative airlift suspension. Which, you know what airlift suspension is. This Air Ride Active basically raises and lowers. It's an active suspension. And then we have raised. The raised suspension is an aftermarket upgrade, and only some Kenworth dealers have the tools and parts to make this happen for you. Are you planning to do some ice road trucking, maybe some deep woods logging contracts? This is a suspension for you, and this is one we're going to go with, guys. We also have the stock highway. Now we have some really nice tire options. I believe we're going to have something change, but I'm not positive. We have the 48 Continental HSC1 TLs, and then we have the 52 Continental HSC1 TLs. We have the 48A XLR, 52A XLR, 48G XLR, 52G XLR, and then we have the 48 Michelin XEY3s, and then the 52 Michelin XEY3s. Some really, really nice tire options here, guys. Very excited for this. We're going to take the Continentals. Yeah. We're going to take the Sherpa Stallion diff lock. We're going to have the diff lock snorkel. We got front facing, wedge cap, intake air filter, and the wedge cap snorkel. Frame add-ons. We do have a log carrier front. We do have saddle high, saddle low, and we have the repair spares. Let's go ahead and equip the saddle high. Alright, rooftop. We got sun visor and double raised beacons. Front bumper. We have a few different options. Stock bumper, heavy duty, hinged, angled, defender, or heavy duty pipe. I really, really like the heavy duty. Custom stickers. You know, you already know about these two, right? You already know. Exhaust, we got the muzzle, the dual capped muzzle, and we got stock. We're gonna go with the dual capped. Rims, well, we just got that stock rim. That's alright. Color, we got the flames. This looks pretty cool. All of this looks really cool, guys. But for today's video, we're just gonna throw on a black skin. Alright, guys, we're gonna jump into it. Alrighty, guys, so we're gonna hit the road now. The Kenworth has gotten a ton of updates. Incredible amount of updates. It's extremely well done now. It's extremely versatile. This is gonna be my new favorite truck, and once this gets on console, between this and the Tacoma, I should have everything I need to start banging out some console contracts. But enough about the console, because it is going to come to console, but that's not what's on the table right now. So we're getting close to the release. We've added some really cool tires. You saw it in the customization. They really suit this truck. The tire size, everything, the rims. It's flawless, and you can tell this truck's been used and abused. The texture mapping, like the dirt detail in the back and everything, is just absolutely incredible. This is some of the next level stuff I've seen Iceberg do that just really shows innovation in the mods that are coming out now and in the future. You can expect some really big things coming from Iceberg. The one thing I really love the most about this is I'm going to show you here. Above the speedometer on the top right, we have a working handbrake gauge. I've seen other trucks have it, not many, very few actually, if any. And it's just a nice little extra feature in there. We do have all the accessories we need. It does have a logging attachment. This is really a truck fully optimized, set up, ready to rumble for logging and for what's coming in Phase 4, which I'm very excited about. Now let's talk about off-road capability. And we just hit some not so nice damage there. Why did that happen? I was going a little too fast. We are on the race suspension, I guess, so that makes sense. This handles incredibly well off-road. I was very surprised. The snorkel works incredibly well as well. We do have the snorkel kind of under there. I did go with the wrong snorkel for this. We're going to continue taking damage. That's alright. We're going to put the low gear on, drop it into low plus. That's alright. We do have repair spares if we need them up here. This is a really deep puddle. I don't even know if you call this a puddle at this point. Let's go ahead and repair though now, real quick, because we do have those repair spares. Another genius idea from Iceberg. When we talked about this truck, we didn't want it to be OP, but we wanted it to be exactly what you needed out of the shop. We didn't want to add a ton of crazy add-ons, and I do believe Iceberg will be releasing some extra add-ons later on. After it's released, we might add a little bit of stuff here and there. We might tick a little bit. Who knows? We're going to balance it, though, for sure. As you can tell, though, we're stuck here where we are, so this is not OP by any means. We're going to have to kind of feather our way out of here. The sounds, the detail, even just the detail on like the fuel tanks and stuff. Like, someone told me this once, and I really had to sit and think about it. Some of the trucks that Iceberg has out now and that he's working on honestly look better than the stock default games. It's crazy to think what our mod community can do. Now, I do know one thing for sure is that other than the Navistar, I haven't found a big rig that I've actually really liked and stuck with. And after testing this out, well, it's been pretty well set in stone. This is going to be my new favorite big rig. But it does have all the bells and whistles you do need to do a variety of contracts, which is where you need to go, haul some cargo, whatever it might be. The only thing that I can say is look how nice those reverse lights look in the cab. They're not overpowering bright like some mods are. They're extremely balanced. Now, one thing that I was really impressed with when it came to the Kenworth throughout the development stages and testing, I might be a little silly for doing this, but I do take this semi over this block stack here. There we go. And surprisingly, it all works out. I think I took a little bit of damage once, but with the raised suspension, these tires, you do have enough ground clearance. It's not that big of an issue. With a lot of other semi-trucks, I think you'd almost bottom out pretty quick or run into some other kind of identical issues. And with these logs, it's got a lot of suspension play. Just a lot of detail, if anything. Not too much, not too little. Kind of the right amount. What you expect to see from a semi-truck. Lets you know you're driving something, but doesn't cause a whole lot of grief. So you can see the little wheel hop there. That is extremely realistic. Not too stiff, not too soft. It's kind of what you expect that kind of suspension play to be, really. We're going to head into this pit here. We're going to get turned around and everything first, but hang tight. Might be crazy if we're doing this, but I gotta. Okay, so now we're sitting in there pretty good. We really are sitting in there pretty good, and I don't have a doubt that we're going to be able to crawl out of this. Okay, maybe I do have a doubt. We might be bottomed out. Might be catching there. Our front tires actually might not even be getting the traction we need. I know I'm crazy for going into this pit in the first place, but we're going to see how we wind out of this. Put it in a low and see if we can kind of wedge ourselves out. You can see all the suspension chassis detail here as well. We made it out, guys. I wasn't worried because this Kenworth again is just extremely balanced and well prepared. Anything you want to throw at it. We're in high gear now, cruising through this. We might take a little damage because again, we're in a semi-truck, so we're gonna run into some stiff suspension here and there. Actually, just got caught up on a tree branch. Of all things to get caught up on, tree branch. And if you want to do me a huge favor, guys, don't forget to check out D&D. The Discord link is in the description. And make sure you stop by Iceberg's channel, Delta Gaming. You can't miss it. If you want to see some more teasers and early previews, you can do that there as well. But as we gear up for release in less than a week, I'm very, very happy with how this turned out. I'm extremely excited to see all of you get to play with it on PC and enjoy it, and then soon get it, you know, set up and integrated so it could be deployed on a console as well. It'll be a very exciting time. I believe we need more semi-trucks in SnowRunner. I think that's where mod developers have to put a little bit more focus. We have plenty of scouts. We have some really OP, unrealistic scouts, but just need to have some more balanced scouts and semis to grind contracts with and have fun, not just breeze through everything or take substantial damage and have to go to the garage every 5 seconds. But some people find that fun, and that's okay too. Even the high gear does not seem overpowered. It's really nice to, you know, we dig, but we don't really bring ourselves in by any means. So that's exciting. But as always, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Don't forget to drop a like and a sub, and we'll catch you with the next one, guys.